I'm just a guy who loves Disney and has way too much time on his hands. As always, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney. I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney News and Reviews. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney News and Reviews. I'm File91e and happy Independence Day to all my American brethren out there. We made it again, one more year as Americans. And happy Sunday to everybody else that doesn't celebrate Independence Day. It's a big deal for us over here. You know, there's a lot of fireworks, a lot of cookouts and stuff. Good wholesome American food like tacos and Chinese food delivery. Usually. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know, it seems like every year that seems to be my progression to for Independence Day, because I never can find a good cookout. But anywho, I'm wearing my red, white, and blue stuff, so hopefully that'll be good enough. But yeah, I just want to remind you guys that next week, again, I will not be doing a video. I'll be over at Corn Jack's place doing the bonus stage marathon, so check that out. He's playing Sonic the Hedgehog for 72 hours straight. It's going to be great. It's going to start Thursday night and end Sunday night. Thursday night at 7, so just letting you know. And you know, I take 2 weeks off a year, and this is my second week that I'm taking off, so just reminding you about that. So without any further ado, let's get right to the news. Captain EO has now officially opened. The attraction is set to open every day from the park opening at 9 a.m. through park closing at 9 p.m. It will join Mission Space, Test Track, Soarin', Spaceship Earth, and the Seas with Nemo and Friends, and staying open beyond the Future World closing time of 7 p.m. If anybody has been down to Epcot, they know that Future World closes at 7. All the the lesser attractions, but the big ones, they stay open the whole time. So, starting today, Space Mountain is offering a new range of PhotoPass options for the on-ride photo taken during the ride. The 3 available options are purchase the photo as a print. A variety of print sizes and packages are available. Purchase the photo as a digital download from DisneyPhotoPass.com website. Purchase the photo as a digital file and combined with other bonus digital content on a Disney-themed USB drive. For more details, go to wdwmagic.com. They do a whole listing things and prices and whatnot. Beginning July 7th, 2010, the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh FastPass distribution will be temporarily moving to the Mickey's PhilharMagic while work is being carried out on the Pooh Q area. Pooh Q. Mickey's PhilharMagic FastPass distribution is currently not offering FastPass for Mickey's PhilharMagic. I've never had a problem with that. I've never had to use a FastPass for the Mickey's PhilharMagic. Just letting you know. A new assistive technology device debuted at Walt Disney World for guests with visual disabilities. The Disney-designed device enables guests to explore the parks with an audio description of all the sights and is free with a $25 deposit. It comes with a headset and a strap to let the device hang around your neck. Go to allears.net for a review of this new Disney device. So keep that in mind when you're going down to Disney World. So let's get right to the reviews. Now, since I'm done with my summer / Toy Story month, a lot of people have been wondering and asking me to do certain things. A lot of them are retro rides, extinct rides, and I touched on them, during the May month, and well, now I want to go full-fledged into the retro extinct rides. So I want to start with Epcot because that seems to be, there seems to be more retro rides there than anywhere else. And or at least more retro rides that you all want to see. So I'm going to start with Epcot and work my way around the world of Disney and to the other parks, and then do that. So the first thing I want to review today is the old Universe of Energy. Now, technologically, this version of the Universe of Energy is pretty much the same as the new one. This was pretty much like like the pavilion name says, it's just all about energy. The first film was a pre-show film. It was a kinetic mosaic, which was invented by the Czech film director Emil Radek. If you were to go in there today, it would be the Ellen pre-show, where she's kind of, you know, flying around on different screens and whatnot. You know that. Then you go into the ride and you sit into this this giant theater of seats, and then you watch a 4-minute hand-animated film that depicts the beginning of life on Earth and the formation of fossil fuels. As regards to today, it's, you know, the Ellen going to Jeopardy and meeting up with Bill Nye the Science Guy. She took a nap and now she's, you know, learning about energy through Bill Nye the Science Guy, which is awesome. The old one, not so much. Then, you know, just like, you know, today, the screens open up and the cars go out one by one, and you get to see a diorama of dinosaurs and whatnot. Now in the new one, you see Ellen and whatnot, and you know, playing with some dinosaurs and whatnot. I just said whatnot like 3 times in like 5 seconds. What the hell is wrong with me? But see Ellen and Bill Nye doing their stuff, you know. Now, back then it was just the dinosaurs. You just saw the dinosaurs doing different things. You were like, hey, there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex, there's a Brachiosaurus or whatever. You know, it wasn't really much to see, aside from the fact that it was an audio animatronic, which back then was like, ooh, you know. But even then, they were starting to get tired of it. So then you go into, you know, you leave the diorama, and then you enter the Epcot Energy Information Center, where they reassemble in a different theater, and you watch a 12-minute live-action film that takes an in-depth look at various current ways of how we use energy. And then you go back to the original theater and watch the small movie/laser show, and then you listen to the theme, you know, the song "Universe of Energy." Quite lame, you know. Nowadays it's not really too much different, but at least it's cool. I like Ellen and I like her style of comedy, and she adds something, you know, to it. And the fact that Bill Nye the Science Guy is in it, it's great, because it's Bill Nye the Science Guy, and you love Bill Nye the Science Guy. Don't say you don't. Yeah. So what am I going to give the old Universe of Energy? This attraction really wasn't that good, and I can understand why they had to refurbish it in order to keep it up and running. So I would give the old Universe of Energy, I would give it a 2. It's really not, I mean, it's informative, and if you're into energy for whatever reason, that's cool. I mean, the fact that it actually is a theater that opens and moves into a movable ride, that's a cool thing. That's a cool piece of technology. But it's just all just movies. It's 45 minutes of movies, and then, you know, 5 minutes of actually going and seeing stuff. It's a good way to, you know, it's a good way to sit for 45 minutes in air conditioning. That's good, but there really wasn't too much to it. So me personally, it's not that much. It's not that good. So the old Universe of Energy, 2 stars. I enjoy the new Ellen one a lot better. Toured that ride, a new one, didn't I? Oh jeez. Anyway, the next thing I want to review is something that a lot of people have been asking me about. It's from the old Wonders of Life Pavilion. It's called Body Wars. Yeah. And it's a simulator ride where the riders are shrunk and carry out a mission inside the human body. But Body Wars is one of the bigger rides in that pavilion. The queue involved getting purified to go inside the body. Basically, you got in line, and you know, you got people looking at you, telling you that you need to go through 2 levels of purification in order to get in, you know, go inside the body. Now, Tim Matheson is your captain. He's Captain Braddock, and he's your pilot. He's going to take you to rendezvous with Elizabeth Shue, and she gets sucked into a capillary, and now the ride really begins. It's a motion sensor ride, just like Star Tours. You go to the heart, and then you see her about to get assassinated by a white blood cell, because white blood cells kill things that don't belong in the body. You know, they're the things that you want, and whatnot. Then you go to the brain, because your ship's running low on power, and you hit a neutron which powers up your ship, and then you finally get out and you go home. So what am I going to give Body Wars? I want to give Body Wars 3 stars. It was a fun ride. It's very short. It was in the same, you know, family as Star Tours. But you know, if you were to compare it to the other rides, well, I guess if you were to compare it to the other rides of that time, it would be a lot better. But if you compare it to the rides now, you know, Test Track and all of them, they're just going to blow it out of the water. Soarin', you know, just like that. And the new Star Tours 2, crazy. So yeah, Body Wars at the old Wonders of Life Pavilion that's not there anymore. 3 stars. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Disney News and Reviews. Again, remember, I'm not going to be here next week, so don't plan on it. Don't plan on, you know, a video popping up. If a video does pop up, it's me reminding you that I'm not going to be doing a video. Then I'm going to be over at Corn Shack's place for the bonus stage marathons, which is where you need to be, playing Sonic the Hedgehog 72 hours. It's going to be great. Now, again, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I just want people to go to Disney World and enjoy your stuff. Like, I'll be going in June of next year, so I'm happy. Go to allears.net, touringplans.com, wdwmagic.com for all your latest and greatest Disney news. Again, not going to be here next week. I'm going to be at the bonus stage marathons, which is where you need to be. Okay? So I'll see you all in 2 weeks for a brand new Disney News and Reviews. Bye, guys.